That quote, to this point, coach has not expressed any interest in providing any public statements while he and the staff are working on both our upcoming team banquet and our January recruiting plan amid the NCAA contact period. So telling us he is still hard at work, telling us he is there in Clemson working with his staff, but not saying no either. And in these sort of situations, you have to take all of that into consideration, report what we know and what we don't know. And right now, we do not know if he is talking to Alabama. We do not know that, but right now there's a lot of conversation, a lot of talk in the betting world, in Vegas, in those odds makers that say that you have to take this seriously, that Dabo Swinney could potentially be that guy to replace Nick Saban.
Right, and a lot of passionate Clemson fans maybe saying, you know what, no way Dabo leaves Clemson.
Right.
He set this program in stride. He made it what it is, but still at the same time, they want to hear him say, I'm staying. Just like Dan Lanning said at Oregon. Reassuring
Absolutely.
fans, I'm staying. We haven't heard that
Here's
yet.
the thing, though, and I just a couple of seconds to take the time to say this. There is no harm in Dabo Swinney's name being connected to this Alabama job. There is no harm in that. When you look at recruiting, when you look at Alabama is that standard, and Dabo has been saying Clemson is the standard, but Alabama is still what people think of when they think of complete college football domination. And so having your head coach's name connected to and considered and desired by Alabama is not a bad thing for Dabo Swinney, for Clemson, and for future recruits. They've been kicking butt in the recruiting phase. They went into Alabama's backyard and got a big-time offensive lineman. They went into Georgia's backyard and got a big-time linebacker. And so they've been doing really well in the recruiting stage against these top defending national champions, and continuing to have Dabo Swinney's name said alongside those programs is only good for Clemson if he stays at Clemson.
I can see that point. Real quick, do you find it strange that he's saying no comment? I have no comment at this time, basically, and we have no comment.
No.
With the way that they worded
Dabo
that
Swinney
statement?
is smart. Dabo Swinney is calculated. Dabo Swinney knows the game of college football, and I think he knows exactly what he's doing and why. And I have to assume if he's not going to Alabama, it's because there is no harm in his name and Alabama and the Clemson brand. And right now, Twitter is full, right now, social media is full of Dabo Swinney's stats right there on everybody's screen, reminding you what he has done, what Clemson has done, and why they are one of the best programs in college football. And there is no harm in that. There is no detriment to Clemson in that conversation.
His resume is all laid out right there for everyone to see.
Right there for you to see. Yep.
Good
All right,
points.
Beth, thanks. Following very closely.